Hello everyone, welcome to the first post-game part of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Chapter Prologue over 3521 days 3 drop.
We can only make this joke so many times, man.
It's true. Today we're going to turn on the audio.
H2 is nowhere near the most obnoxious of that.
And we're going to be starting our post-game adventure. So the little crown next to the loading screen means it is post-game.
Yep, it means your Zem knows.
Every entry in Jiminy's journal has been unlocked. Continue the adventure to defy the question-marked entries. A new enemy has materialized. It awaits Sora in one of the worlds.
Don't worry, we'll get to both of those later. Don't you worry. Both the journal and...
Speaking of journal... Let's just... There we go. Yep. It's going to be probably one of the shortest journals yet. And yeah, they're just saying new and Radiant Garden because...
It'll probably be the shortest. I can't imagine there's going to be a whole lot more except for those random offshoots where you see, oh, I completed this now.
What mission am I missing here? Is that it? Did I just briefly pass by? It was.
Must have been.
Okay. Well, see, short. So yeah, it puts you right before Zemnis, but everything is now post-game. You can go anywhere and do whatever you want. New stuff has been unlocked, etc., etc. And now that we're post-game, I'm gonna stop using random keyblades. And we're gonna start this post-game off, unfortunately, with some grinding. If you were here for the last part, I think we went over it. We're going to be doing form grinding, and the reason why we're going to be doing form grinding is because we want to get to the Cave of Remembrance. We want to finish it as soon as possible, and almost 100% certain we need to have basically... I don't think we need everyone to max, but basically everything to max.
I mean, you're going to need them all maxed anyway.
So we're going to start off with that, and we're going to start off with Final Form, mostly because Final Form has nothing.
Yeah, because it is by far the most annoying one.
Yeah, and it has nothing compared to, I don't know, everything. Summon is different, but Summon's much easier. It's probably the...
Oh yeah, Summon is super easy. Just stand on a save point.
Yep. That one, or...
I mean, it's boring, but you can grind it that way.
You know what, I do it the same way as I farm my Limit form and Wisdom form. So, or not Wisdom, Valor and Limit on the same mushroom. Because if you just hit it, you can keep spamming it, going up and down and stuff, so...
Yeah, I was very confused when you said Wisdom.
Like, I know Wisdom. I
can think of a few spots to grind Wisdom, and I can't
Wisdom
think
was
of any.
accidental. So yeah, we're gonna start off with Final Form. We don't even have Glide yet, so we're gonna go get that. Let's go to that one save point and get things started.
It says he doesn't have Glide, but I saw that fight was Zemnis. Well, the way to ruin the surprise game.
That's cheating. Actually, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't even think about that.
He just goes over to Disney Castle of all places. Like a new chapter's been added. Well, gee, I wonder where it is.
So let's kill these guys. I think. Ooh, look at there's already one level. Auto final, of course. That's what I want.
Of course. I mean, you joke about it, but you leave and come back, you're going to get one more number to your form gauge. That's probably more valuable to you at this point.
True. So, I'm actually going to swap out... No, Thunder is better for... what's it called?
I don't know what you
I was going to swap it to Fire because I want to Flame.
Oh, no. Not a chance.
I mean, it's good. Oh, I got Twilight Gem.
Oh, okay.
Then that means I'm gonna swap out Master Form.
We were missing Twilight Gem, at least according to this, so...
I'm gonna give... Master Form... What am I gonna give you, Master Form? I guess I'll give you the Hero Crest. I'm gonna give Final Form the Photon Debugger. Not the Gull Wing, the Photon Debugger.
Well, the Gull Wing will definitely have its time to shine, don't worry.
It definitely will, because getting to 99 is going to require that. So yeah, this is definitely the most aggravating form to level up, but this is not the form I'm going... Like, I'm not going to just sit on this form the entire, like, session. We're going to cap out at an hour of grinding. I said I was going to stop or do, what's it called first, and I totally forgot, Sephiroth. So we're going to do 6 Sephiroth attempts at the way end, so probably at, like...
I forgot to.
Probably at, like, the 55-minute mark, we'll probably go over to Sephiroth and do that. And do 6 attempts. It'll be a little over an hour, probably, the part, but whatever. I'll make that compromise for my little oopsie. I think Maya won't mind it too much.
I don't really care that much.
Because it's still going to be near that cap. So, yeah. So, yeah, we get to do this for a little bit. So today is New Year's Eve for us on this recording day.
Yeah, if you hear popping in the background, that's fireworks going off.
It kind of sounds like him tapping his desk from my end, so it shouldn't be too intrusive, I don't think. At least for this recording. There we go, glide level 1. And then glide level 2 for final form itself.
Yay.
Well, I'm gonna need to get rid of something for glide. So, all right, what's going?
Clearly, you got to get rid of that useless scan ability.
Of course. Nah, defender. Will defender really be worth it?
I mean, put it on when you're using Gullwing, but the rest of the time, like maybe when you're going to fight Sephiroth, I don't see you being that low on health. Otherwise,
okay, I don't need item boost. I'll take that off.
Okay, but glide is 3 AP.
It is, but I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can take off.
Maybe get rid of one of the draws. I don't think you need
magic. I mean, I'm gonna need this many later on, but magic lock on is debatable. If I'm really gonna need. Reaction boost I'll keep the combo pluses for now. Is there any of these abilities I don't need?
When's the last time you used Trinity Limit?
Oh, I haven't used Trinity Liminal, like, ever. I think I showed it off.
Yeah,
I showed it off like the one time. Because I wanted to show it off. Oh.
Wait, you didn't put light on?
I just realized that as soon as I jumped. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to press that button. There we go. I definitely don't need item boost. I'm going to be using ethers from now on, 100%. So, you guys like jazz?
It's a question he asks every day.
So, how's your day been?
Fine.
I actually haven't asked you that one today.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. So you guys might be thinking, oh, the leveling isn't that bad so far. No, this is probably the worst one in terms of grinding. Mostly because the enemies have a decent amount of HP, I think.
This is by far the one that feels the most like a general RPG grind. Just turn on the background music and do anything else while you're doing this.
I think also a part of it might have to do with the fact that you get it so late that it starts out with nothing, and later, like, while you're playing the base game, for the most part, you can get, like, a whole bunch of stuff done. Like, a whole bunch of... You know what I mean? Like, you can get...
Yeah.
Yeah. You get what I mean, hopefully. Do I have ethers? I do, okay. Because once this form gets to a high enough level, I'm going to move on to those little enemies. That are right past those defender enemies. Because a whole bunch of them. Basically, more or less the best strat here from what I can tell. Obviously, I could be wrong, but this is good. I think no matter what, this is going to be one of the better strats. Killing these guys, not really mandatory, but if you want to, you can. And then once your form gauge is higher, I'll just show off now. I think I showed it off when I first started. Come here, and a lot of these smaller enemies will appear. and you just want to kill them because they're small, easy to kill. They get rid of your form gauge slower than most. The only downside is they're kind of far away from save points, or the save point. Like, you kind of have to go a little bit of an extra distance for it. It's like the only really downside, a real downside about it. And yeah, we're just going to abuse this for a little bit. I will stop leveling this one up at the 30-minute mark, I think. To my controller, is it acting wonky? It is. Gosh dang it. Hold on, sorry. Okay. That fixes it from being wonky. Actually, I had the
magic trick, okay? It's a magic trick, okay? You just gotta
I
accept
mean,
it.
whatever works, man. I had this really weird thing with a really weird issue with my controller. How do I even explain it? Ooh, I got form boost. That's good. That was actually a good way to kill these guys too, because it doesn't really get rid of the gauge. But anyways,
Actually, come to think, but doesn't one of the Keyblade abilities set have a form boost innate?
Oh,
Should we
you're
be
right,
using
it's
that?
Keeper. I think I have Oblivion on still. So yes, I should be using that. See abilities, see if we have enough to turn on form boost. We do. We're still running out of AP, but it's whatever. I do think it is form boost. Where are you? I'm looking. Yep.
Okay, so just make things a little easier.
See, real Kingdom Hearts nerds would use Final Form with Oathkeeper and Oblivion. Oh wow, I just killed that entire thing.
We went from half nerds to other half nerds.
Look,
So, yay, I
look,
think.
we're big nerds involving this series, but we're kind of stuck along the ride. I don't think we really have a choice in this matter anymore. Yeah, this is way better, jeez.
Yeah, honestly, I think we are both at a point where this series can honestly do anything it wants. But we're not leaving.
Ooh, we got a level up.
We're more curious, if anything.
Oh, easily. I'm here for Mr. Bones' wild ride. And by Mr. Bones, I mean Nomura. Namura. This is already way better that I put this form boost on. 2 form boosts plus the level up. Substantially better. Thank you for noting that. Otherwise, we would have gone this entire part in a more or less efficient way, to say the least. I also need to get more money, but when I'm getting more money, I'll be leveling up my other form, master form.
Let's go. Gather. Thunder.
I didn't kill these guys in one go, though. Oh, sad days.
So sad.
Gather.
So expect, at least definitely this part, you guys should expect to be kind of like a podcasty popcorn episode.
I'm hoping you got your popcorn already.
Yeah. The later endgame parts hopefully shouldn't be too bad. I mean, when we're doing minigames, those will be at least a bit more enjoyable to watch. Mushroom 13 stuff is much more enjoyable to watch, I would say, too. It's still not the most entertaining thing, but it's better than watching grind.
Better than this.
Yeah,
This is the closest that we've gotten to our rechain nonsense. It's just...
Yeah, but unfortunately, that was an entire post-game.
Yeah. That was Riku's entire post-game, and a decent chunk of Sora's, too.
Riku's was much worse.
Oh, for sure. Sora at least had something to do.
Also, I was lucky in Sora's.
Yeah, you were disgustingly lucky.
So that made a lot of that stuff less irritating to deal with. So the real question, Mayo, that I have is, why do they call this the world that never was?
Because the world clearly doesn't exist. We're only here because he came in through a computer terminal, remember?
Oh, you're right.
I'm still curious if we're still in that computer terminal or not. They don't really make that clear. Did we ever leave?
Man, you're asking too many questions for this series. I'm gonna have to ask you to cease.
Fine. Fine.
Mostly for your own sanity, I'm going to have to ask you to cease.
Oh, don't worry. My sanity's long gone.
Oh, I'm well aware. I just don't want it to be any worse.
Oh, okay.
Look, I look out for you sometimes. Mortal enemy. Ooh, glide level 2. I actually forget. Do the forms get a glide level 4?
Yeah. Or level max.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this is a move that attacks enemies, guys, just so you know. Jumping harms enemies.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. You know what else is
I think
gonna
of
be
any
great?
situations where I used it that often, but it's there.
It's had more accidental good on me than it has had
Yeah.
intentional good.
Just because, yeah, it does a lot of hits, but you're in final form. Everything does a lot of hits.
Like, the best things it's done for me is, like, when a boss is attacking me and he, like, jumps up in my face and I just so happen to have Final Form enabled. It'll, what's it called? It'll kill... Ooh, Drive Converter. That's selective and a defense increase. That's the one that swaps the money for drive gauge things,
Yeah,
right?
so basically, it's going to make Master Form a lot easier. You won't have to use the Winnie the Pooh Keyblade anymore.
I mean, I might as well use it.
But I was going to say, like, you still should, though.
They
'Cause
stack,
if you use
actually,
them,
so...
When will you?
They stack, actually, too, so theoretically it's actually better to have them both. Here's a full combo, guys, of Master Form, by the way. I hope you like it. It's very flashy looking.
You mean final?
That's what I said, didn't I?
You said Master.
Oh, I meant yes. Final Form. Unless you want this to be Master Form. I mean, after playing with Master Form a bit, I'm actually a little upset that Final Form outclasses it so hard.
Yeah.
Because Master Form is so much fun to use!
Master Form's at least somewhat balanced. What's the balancing in Final Form?
There is no balancing in Final Form. I got... It was just the glides, right? Just want to
Yeah.
make sure. Okay.
Yeah, and there was the drive converter, right?
Yeah, can I even use it? No, I can't. I'll probably get rid of, like, Lucky or something. Because it's drop rate of items, and I'm going to be farming the dudes from that give you money and stuff, so I'll probably just quickly do that. Mostly because it's close by and it'll be easier for me to track. Twilight Gem.
Yeah.
This is actually really good too, because I'm getting a lot of Twilight stuff, because this is the only real opportunity that I'm going to have to properly get Twilight like gems. And I don't know about shards, but Twilight everything else, yes. What drops shards anyways?
I don't know. Do we need Twilight Shards?
We might. I'm not certain. It's more of
Dusk and Gamblers.
Dusk and Gambler. Oh, I guess the gamblers do drop them then. So maybe I won't get rid of Lucky. I'll just find something else that's nearby that I don't need. And I'll have Mayo track the name, so then we have two people tracking which item or which ability I'm getting rid of. For that. I just want to stack them so I can level up. Master Form, I already went over this I think before. Master Form is by far the easiest form to level up with those gamblers. It is just so fast compared to everything else.
I mean, even without them, it's still really easy to level up Master compared to everything else.
It's also not tied to killing a specific type of enemies, which finding a group near a save spot for efficiency is not the easiest
Yeah,
task.
that's something you have to do for Final Form. You gotta do it for Wisdom and...
Yep, exactly.
Theoretically, you would have to do it for Limit Form if the mushrooms didn't exist. Same thing with Valor.
Yep. So in the original game,
Yeah.
what
Well,
you're
the
talking
original
about.
game limit form didn't exist, but
True.
for Valor form, yes.
I'm probably gonna. I should actually probably keep the photon debugger on final form until we get through the Cave of Remembrance. Because
You're gonna be using lightning that much with Thunder.
I'm gonna probably be at least in the very last room. I'm gonna be abusing it like crazy. Maybe before the last room, you know, right before the data battles, I might use Bond of Flame because Master Form's fire is really good. But when I get to when I'm doing mobbing, fire form on Master Form's the best. Do you want to tell everyone why fire is really good on Master Form?
You know better than me.
Oh, okay.
I don't use fire because I hate it.
So basically, there's revenge values for bosses, and the revenge values, when you hit when you hit them a certain amount of times, they'll eventually do a counterattack on you. That's the basic explanation on how revenge values works. In Master Form, for some reason, fire does not affect the revenge values, so you can just spam it to your heart's content. Yep, so that makes just immediately it makes it the best option possible in terms of like magic keyblades on final. Otherwise, something like Ultimate Weapon would be the good secondary. Though Decisive Pumpkin is the best. It's just because its ability is too good.
Yeah, they didn't really think through the consequences of what would happen if you had a combo of like 10 or above. And
Yeah, but on the bright side, I'd still, and I think you can agree with me on this one, I do think it's pretty interchangeable. Like, if you want to use Ultimate Weapon, you're not really putting yourself that much at a deficit.
I don't know, you really are. It depends on if you prefer using physical combat or magic.
True. That is
If
true.
you prefer using magic, then yeah, by all means use Ultima. But if you prefer physical, then Decisive Pumpkin all the way.
Okay, let's see. I think I got another.
If you're mixed, then at that point, it's interchangeable.
Another form boost. Okay, we need to seriously start thinking of stuff. Summon boosts. Yeah, let's get that out. Is there anything else inherently that I just don't need? Quiet, Romper, please. I know you said the draws, which, I mean, you're kind of right, but... Okay,
Draw's good, but...
We'll get rid of fire boost when I'm using the drive converter for... What's it called? For Master Form. We actually might be able to get Master Form... Or not Master Form, Final Form done before that 30 minutes. And if so, we actually might be able to get off all of our forms done in one go, which I was not expecting. Maybe it's because I'm actually talking to someone instead of listening to music.
Maybe.
Huh?
So maybe. It's definitely going a lot faster than whenever I tried grinding Final Form.
This is feeling way faster than me, whatever I was doing, too. Maybe it's because I'm killing these enemies. I think I used to just ignore these guys completely. And go to the area where all the small dudes are at. Like down here.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's making this feel way shorter. So I've gained a few levels, I think.
Oh, you got AP up.
Oh, I did?
Yep.
Nice. I didn't even know I'd get any more of those at this point through levels. I guess we are. Maybe it's this last level here, because this is the last level, right, that I'm doing right now?
I don't know. I know you got your glide up. I didn't catch anything else in Final. Maybe.
Friends, I would use an ether, but I don't feel like wasting money right now. But yeah, usually you just want to kill these guys with thunder, and it makes your life way quicker. Like this. See? They're dead. And so am I on the inside.
You need to talk to someone.
Yeah, will you be my therapist, Mayo?
Will you let me out of the basement if I do?
Sure.
Yay!
So then will you be my therapist?
Absolutely.
Okay, will you sign this paper, please?
What's this part here that says I need to agree to have all my fingers cut off?
No, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
I guess I can always write with my feet.
Well, cowabunga, he says.
Give me strength.
And then that's when Mayo Doctor had an aneurysm. So, how you doing, man?
Gather.
I've kind of lost something like a topic to think of at this current moment in time, unfortunately.
We are going to full chain of memories now.
Thunder.
Well, hopefully this and the leveling, like basic leveling up, I think will be the worst of the bunch in terms of chain of memory-esque stuff. I can't think of anything that could be potentially worse than those. Chain of memory is basically, that's all a post-game was, is the problem. This game, luckily, is not nearly as much as a grind fest. Like, all the synthesis stuff, not really that crazy compared to the first game. And that alone makes synthesis much... The thing is with synthesis in Kingdom Hearts 1 is the original game was totally fine. I don't know why they decided to... Like, the Special Heartless idea is cool, but then you realize how they all work, and it's just, oh, it becomes so infuriating and how much stuff you need from them. Basically, cool idea in the sense of there's new Heartless that help you with synthesis and stuff like that. On the downside, Ultimate Weapon became much worse to get. Because before it wasn't that annoying.
Yeah.
And now it's almost like, as much as I love to play Kingdom Hearts 1, yeah, I almost never want to grind it out. Because it is just too much. Let's see, how close am I? I'm curious.
That's fast.
68. Yeah, I think I'm going to get it done. I think that's 3 more runs. If it goes over the 30-minute limit, I don't really care. Because I was just going to use the 30-minute limit for this specific form. Because I thought it was going to be way longer than it feels like it's taken. Yeah, it's got 1 more level left. It's got level 8 at the moment.
Gather.
Yeah.
Thunder.
So, I don't even think it'll take that long.
Ooh, Manic Boost. Shouldn't. It does, I'm telling Mom.
Gather. Thunder.
You know what happens when Mom knows.
Why does she always take your side?
I mean, I don't know. Thanks to her, we're in this basement predicament. Oh yeah, also, just so everyone knows, this whole jumping thing right here, this counts as blocking.
Gather.
Forgot to mention that too.
I'm hoping you at least heard that one.
Yes,
That
that one I
a
heard.
gunshot.
It still sounds like you're tapping. Well, I mean, actually, the first thing I thought of was a gunshot just happened. That's like the worst part about fireworks is like when you have like headphones on or something and you're not completely paying attention. I don't know if I'm the only person, but sometimes I'm like, was that a gunshot? Because I can't like inherently
You
tell.
know, I can tell somewhat because it's coming from outside in the sky.
Also, you.
Either someone's flying a helicopter and I somehow can't hear the blades. They're firing a gun.
Also, you've been listening to this for a while at this point now, and also you've shot a gun, so you know what they sound like. But, you know, there's a lot of variables.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, he hunted before. I don't know if it was a one and done, but he hunted before, so he has a basic idea of what a gunshot sounds like.
That was a pretty long time ago now, though.
Gather.
He realized he loves animals, so he couldn't get himself to do it. It's basically the gist I got from you, at least.
Gather.
That's not really the full story, but I mean, I do love animals. I don't know if I would want to go back to it is the thing, so...
He's got a family of hunters, guys. So,
Yeah.
It's just in his blood, I guess. But he just
Kind of. I mean, the
wasn't.
thing is, most of my family really loves animals too. It's not purely hating them, therefore you kill them.
Well, yeah. The thing is, you gotta eat, and it comes from animals.
It's not. Yeah, it's nowhere near as black and white as that.
See,
Even though some people want to make it that way. Oh, there it is.
No. See, one thing. I'm just gonna clear this out because why not?
Sure.
So one thing that this is gonna offend someone. I know it will. So I'm sorry in advance, Mayo, because it's kind of a controversial topic in a sense.
Oh boy. Well, let's get it out of the way.
I feel like as much as I hate the idea of killing animals and all that sort of stuff, technically animals kill other animals because that's how the food chain works. So I don't really... And humans are animals. Just because we're smarter animals doesn't necessarily mean we're out of the clear or anything. So I don't understand why people get so up in arms about us killing animals for food and stuff like that if other animals do the exact same thing. This is not where I wanted to go. Just, I don't know. It's kind of weird gray area in a sense. Alright, let's get this done. So, Glide 3 is out of the way. Let's do... Where are you, my good friend, Decisive Pumpkin? What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, I was gonna replace... Let's get rid of Fire Boost real quick. Oh no, the AP Boost actually let me get Drive Converter. Perfect. Granted, I did think I got another... I want to say I got another Drive Boost, but whatever. Leave me alone. Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up?
What's up, my friends? Gosh darn it, I would screw up immediately. Why am I always so bad with this form? I don't understand.
No understand. No comprehende.
No comprehende. Gosh darn it. Get me out of here. Mom!
I want to go home now.
About to say you guys gonna... Gosh darn it, I preemptively pressed it early. Luckily with how this room works, you should be safe when it comes to drive form. Come on, somebody do
guys,
something.
anybody?
Let's play a game.
There you go.
Gosh darn it, dude. I am doing terribly.
What are you going for one now? 1 to 6, I think? So maybe not that bad, but it's...
Might as well be. Gosh darn it. I'm doing this on purpose. I swear.
Alright, who wants to play a game? We're gonna hit 10 times in a row of losing before he wins again.
Ah. Screw you, Mayo.
Well, would have lost that game.
Hey, look, I got a Twilight Shard. Maybe I should grind these guys for little Twilight Shards just to be safe, too, while I'm at it. But they don't seem to really drop them that frequently.
It's 12%. Although that only really applies to killing them, not their game.
Yeah. Woo. I mean, I do need some more money, so might as well sit here for a moment. Though, if you want to be more efficient in terms of getting money, you want to
get rid of your sweet memories. And...
Which, you know what? Let me do that real quick. What did I get here? First of all, get out of here, Drive Converter. I don't need you anymore. I mean, I could get Summon Boost back, but I'll keep it off for the time being. Oh, that's Winston sleeping. I don't know if you heard
Aw.
him.
I heard something.
Yeah, he was like a little bark. And then Sweet Memories. Yeah, I'm taking that off. What should I replace it with? I guess I should keep, what's it called? The Oathkeeper on while I'm getting
Yeah.
these guys up.
It's just a safe option for near farming like this.
Oh, I need to get out of this form. I don't want to use the thing. Just get a little money while we're here. Might as well. I might be able to max out everything in time, which is kind of crazy. I did not think Final Form was going to go that fast. I swear, you can vouch for me on this. It feels like it takes like an hour or two.
It takes longer the way I do it.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Or the way I did if I ever played this game again, I would do it the way you did it, because clearly it's so much faster.
I mean, I told you it was fast. Yeah, I thought I should. I just wish... I mean, I could edit the AI to make Donald and Goofy not attack. But they don't really do that much damage. Woo! And this isn't the way you got your other form up, right? Your master.
No, I think the way I did it was using Sweet Memories and go through Land of Dragons a couple times.
Yeah,
Because
which
you only really need to go through once or twice. It's still really fast.
Yeah, I was about to say it's still like not that bad, but this is definitely the faster route. I don't know if you can tell.
I can't really.
Well, these guys drop so many. What's it called? Drive things.
Yep. But unlike Final Form, I think I would still stick with my Land of Dragons route just because I don't like playing games of chance.
Fair.
I don't have to. And yeah, you're doing a lot better now, but I think you still remember how it was when you first got in here and you were stumbling around for the first few minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Woo! Look at all this money. All this money.
Goofy, don't hurt the wildlife.
Yeah, look, they're like harmless. I mean, okay, they do attack, but can you pay attention to when I have 10k?
Dude, it's only showing you your pinged money for me so far.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing the total.
I probably have 10k.
Oh, you probably, considering you've been getting 1,000 or nearly 1,000 every time.
Yeah. It just depends on how many of these guys drop it. They have to not be amidst an animation to drop it, like an attacking animation or something. See, the ideal thing is all 4 of them at once, because yeah, that's when you get like 1,000. I'll do 3 more. Okay, never mind. It's the last one. I take it back.
Run away.
Now I'm gonna kill him with my cards. Never mind. I take it back. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Mommy. Mother. Thank you, Donald.
Alright, at least you can check how much money you got.
Let me just kill these guys real quick. So, yeah, I wanted to see if they'd give me a Twilight Shard. Let's check. Wow, 18,000! Alright, I'm set!
That's 10,000, you said.
I think I'm a little set. I don't know about you, Mayo, but I think I'm just a wee bit set. Let me save.
So, how many thousands of ethers do we need to buy?
That's gonna be a lot of ethers. We can probably, after we do this, I guess I'll do Wisdom Form. Wisdom Form's probably going to be one of the next annoying ones.
Yeah, either here or World Never Was.
Yeah.
Both are good options.
Ignore the cutscene, everyone. Unless we have to do voices. Other than that, ignore it.
I don't think we do for this one.
We do. Oh, sorrow! Oh, great timing! You
I
take...
don't even remember who had what. I guess I'll take this one. This is terrible! Will you look at that?
I think I had Chip and you had Dale. Just ignore this questionable portal. I just came to check out the cornerstone light, and this is why I saw it. I don't know how long it's been there.
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be Dale. It looks like a light somewhere.
Look.
Where?
We can't see their face. No. Chip's left. Don't worry about it. Do you think it's connected to the past like the other one? Whatever the case, we should be. Whatever the case, because we're gonna play case. They're not case closed. We're into cases. We should be prepared for anything if we're going to check it out. So as far as I'm aware, I still think this is the best spot to grind out. What's it called? Wisdom form, which sucks. But I think it's the best. Oh no, this is the wrong one.
Yeah, wrong one. Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I haven't done the math for it. I kind of feel like World Never Was might actually be a little faster.
I don't think those guys appear anymore is the thing.
Yeah. But for the every other level you can get before...
I'm using the wrong form. Whatever.
I guess you're going to level up your limit a little bit.
No, I'm not. Because they use as MP. Otherwise, I would.
Like that matters. How many ethers do you have now?
Oh, I haven't bought any, so... Not that many at this current moment. But that will change. That definitely will
It's already changed.
Now I should just be using ethers. Honestly, I should just go to the Moogle right now and buy a whole bunch. Is that all of them? Okay. There's a Moogle right here, luckily.
Oh yes, I'd like to buy all of your ethers.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Nah.
For now.
Max or bust.
For now.
They don't respawn until you leave the world entirely.
I'll just go through each room then. Oh yeah, these guys aren't affected by magnet. Oh, never mind. Yes, they are. I guess it's selective.
Their feet might be magnetized to the ground instead, okay? Did you ever think
They're
about that?
selectively magnetable. I'm getting so
More AP up.
much AP and thank you, Goofy. Thank you, Goof Troop. Also, realistically speaking, I probably actually should, what's it called, max out my ethers here. You're not wrong. If I'm really that concerned, I could just get more money, as we've established it is really easy in that spot. Wait, this is actually a pretty awesome spot, come to think of it.
How much do you have left on this one?
I will check in a sec. Oh, I did not mean to go to the synthesis just yet.
There's a lot of stuff you can buy now. Oh.
You okay? You got so excited right there.
Hey, look at all this stuff you can buy.
That's so nice. Twilight shards even? Oh my gosh. Gems? Dense gem. That's from all that farming. It's crazy.
Yeah, the dense stuff is from the farming for sure.
Do I have to leave the world for them to come back?
Yes, that's what I was saying before.
I don't know why that's a thing, but whatever. Let's check the level of it. Ooh, journal. Ooh, missions. Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
I got really excited for a second. I was like, ooh, what did I miss? 116 Heartless. This could take a little bit. I'm still keeping my hour limit for the time being. But if I get this form done, and then, like, if there's only one form left, would you be fine with me biting the bullet and just maxing out everything?
I don't think I would care that much. Just get it done.
Do you want to, like, establish that right now, then? Should I just get it done this part?
Fine, sure, whatever. Although if it ends up taking too long, I'm gonna say hold off on Sephiroth. We'll just do 9, whatever.
Fair enough. Take it. Man, it's so great when you just have people giving you ethers. Granted, they're using my money, but
Whatever.
Yeah. Also,
Just have enough money for another ether.
we do get what's it called too, where we are getting synthesis stuff too, which is nice.
We're just missing a few now. Still never figured out where that bright crystal is.
Where we got it? Did we get one or what?
No, we never did. It's the only random item left that we never got.
And who drops it?
Air Pirate, Nintendo, Neo Shadow, and Straffer. Or Strafer?
Strafer,
that one.
probably. 2 F's, it's probably Straffer. 1 F, it's probably Strafer.
It's 1F.
Then yeah, it's probably Strafer. Honestly, this might have not been the worst location too to also get Master Form. Granted, not the best, but there's a lot of stuff dropping, like a lot of drive orbs. I like how for a brief moment you can hear Donald casting magic, just for his like dreams to be ruined.
Poor Donald.
As he disappears with the Goofy. What are you? I know you're using your move. What the heck were you using it on?
The air. It's really scary when you think about it.
I mean, air is terrifying. Think about it. If it's gone, you're gonna suffocate.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying when you think about
You
it.
can suffocate on air too. It's really
Yeah,
embarrassing when it happens. But
it's really bizarre. You know, it's like
looking back for firsthand, it does happen.
it's like the most important thing to us for livelihood, but equally, it's like it's crazy. What a crazy world we live in. You know what I mean? You could say we live in a society. Ha ha ho 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 hee hee. I just wanted to do it for the meme. Please don't be upset at me. I did not mean to click the journal. 30 more Heartless. Ooh, we were at 420 experience. I saw that. 420 blaze it, bro.
Oh no.
What?
Too many memes.
Oh yeah? This isn't a meme. Shrek.
Of course, it's not a meme. It's a super meme.
No. It's life.
This is the same person that tries to convince me that he's not a professional meme lord.
Not, I swear. Mom didn't allow me. And she's always on my side. And she's always on my side. So think about it. Think about it.
How can it get much worse than getting locked away in a closet in the basement? Same difference. I can't see anything anyway.
I don't know how you edit these videos, man. Sweet.
Much difficulty.
Look at how long that quick run is. Granted, this is the wizard form variant.
Yeah.
But look at how
almost never
long
gonna use
it
at this
is.
point.
I'm actually really curious. Or, I didn't mean to click synthesize. I meant to do ethers. I want to see how many ethers we're missing. It's okay. We'll just buy them. Sweet. So the next... So that's 3 out of 5, right?
Yeah.
Next is Valor and Wisdom. Which from your experience, takes the longest of those? I want to say for me it's not Valor. Not Wisdom. I said Wisdom. I meant to say Limit. Which one of those two, for you personally, takes the longest? I couldn't find where this place was.
It's... I mean, I don't farm Limit this way, so I don't know. It's about the same.
How do you farm Limit?
Same way I farm Wisdom, or the other way that I farm Wisdom, World Never Was, first room. Because as long as you don't kill every Heartless in that room, as soon as you walk in there, you can start using your whatever ability you want. And as soon as you're done with that, run back into the room, recharge your MP with the save point, do it again,
Let's try out Valor then. Maybe we'll swap between the two or something.
Take this. It's over. Take this. Back off.
I think, just so everyone knows, in order for me to get the record, or the best time possible, I think it's I want to say it's something like 7 seconds. It's pretty short. In case anybody was curious on that front.
Back off. Back off.
I was curious, so that's why I mentioned it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Back off.
Curious.
What are you doing?
It's over.
Just combos. That's what you're supposed to do for limit, right? Or not limit, Valor.
And I meant what is Donald doing?
Oh, I thought you said, "What are you doing?" I was like, I don't know. Dude. Ooh, look at that leap he just did. I don't think I can get another full battle in, so let's see. I want to see how close I am. 538. I don't know if that means I have to do 538 attacks. I don't know what that qualifies
It's
as.
attacks.
Okay.
You know, clearly it's 538 combos.
Well, I don't know if it's like attacks during combos, so I don't know if it's like I could just technically spam one attack over and over, like the first attack over and over again, or if they...
Oh, you can.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Take this. Take this. Back off.
I mean, looking at this room just reminds me of when we used the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tricks of Master Form. I think we used the beautiful tricks of Master Form here. I'm not 100% certain though.
This is it.
I don't think we did. I know we did in Port Royal. That's the one I can think of.
Remember, we didn't land at Dragons 2 in the throne room.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That's unforgettable.
No, we did do a quick comparison in a part that ends up being short. Like, what works better, Glide or Master Form Fire? You clearly Glide is faster, but
Yeah, but Master Form Fire lets you get... I'm almost 100% certain they were not expecting you to get them those ways, but you know what? We made it work!
This is it. Take this.
And it was great.
This is it. Back off. It's over.
And it makes me happy, and it makes Mayo happy. And you know what? Our happiness is important. That's what my mom said.
your mother's always right when it comes to you, you know?
Yes. These give you so many drive recoveries.
I don't even need to go to the Google map anymore, just use drive recovery.
I mean, at this rate, it's probably faster to just keep doing what I'm doing. 339. I was at 500 before, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna take like 2 more then? 3 more? Maybe, oh, no.
Except,
Oh yeah, we got drive
you got
recovery!
it! Yeah. So you can use it for that.
I forgot. I forgot those existed. Wait, oh, Lad didn't have anything. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, let's just use one. Just, I don't need to use another, guys, because Valor Form takes 3.
Give me strength.
And then you see it when we go back to the world map, it gives you all 7. It's really nice.
Take this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it gives you all 7. It doesn't give you all 7. It will just give you all 3 back and whatever. Also, in theory, if you want to get your form back without using any of those, you can just attack this guy endlessly.
Take this. Take this.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Never forget.
Yeah, it's starting to come back always on top again. Before it wouldn't. Before it kind of just popped up and would be on my task. But are you glad that it finally pops back? I mean, it's not responding. It's still waiting.
It's over.
That's even better.
Yeah. Take this.
Yeah.
This is it.
You missed these, didn't you?
I did.
It's still not responding.
It's over. It's over.
Man, what did you do?
This is it.
I just mentioned that it exists.
Yeah, you know, it's shy.
Take this.
There we go.
Yeah.
Get off my screen.
Really, you need to install the updates. What are you doing?
No, I don't even use iTunes. Like, the only time I use iTunes is if I'm transferring, like, songs over to my phone from my computer. And even then, that's minor, because I have, like, Spotify Premium, and I have Apple Music Premium because of my family. At this point, I technically shouldn't be paying for Spotify Premium at this point anymore, but at the same time, like...
I mean, doesn't it come with the Xbox Game Pass, too?
Spotify Premium?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Does it? Well, I mean, I'm getting 3 months free anyways, because I'm getting a new computer. If it does, tell me all about that, because I will be...
Yes, it does. It's on the front page.
Is it a month, or...?
I would have to look into more of that.
Dude, everything is
6
just...
months.
I swear, it's 6 months. What?
It's on their front page.
What? It says it's 6 months of free Game Pass?
What? No, it's 6 months of Spotify Premium.
Oh, Game Pass gives you 6 months of premium Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the other way around. Gotcha. That's actually still pretty good, because now people can listen to stuff without dealing with the ads. Or commercials, I guess it's more so. I mean, commercials and ads are basically the same thing. So, how's your day then? There we go.
You broke your record too.
I did? Wow. I did not mean to. Sometimes it's luck-based, but... I think if you get, like, the correct strat, it's not, like, it's good, but sometimes it can be luck-based. Also, if I really wanted to reset the anti-meter, I would just go final right here and leave the worlds, but I'm not going to do that because I have drive form recoveries I'm not going to use for a while. Alright, so max high jump. We have everything maxed out except for the... what's it called? The dodge roll. So it's
and I guess technically summon if you really want to max that out.
Of course, as soon as I mentioned it. Yeah, and summon. I mean, we could do summon here too, is the thing. Because this is where I use it. I don't know if you do it here too.
No, I told you already. I just waited a second. It's boring, but it works.
It works, but that's the worst way to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just really don't like summons most of the time. They're good at level 1, they're really not that practical elsewhere.
I don't know why I have... Do I just have barely enough magic to use it one more time? I guess so. I guess I've gotten to the point where I have barely enough magic where I can use 3. But luckily, my boy's over here supplying me with ethers. Come on. Come on, boys.
Come on.
Thank you. Come on. Thank you.
Come on. There you go.
Gosh, they're so nice! See, getting money was the greatest idea. Though, I might have to get more money, is the thing. Because I'm starting to run out now. Let's see what our thing is looking like for how many I'm always really, like, how does the limit work for the status? I'm always confused. Like, it says 13. Does that mean I have to do... Of course it's 13. Does that mean I have to do 13 more of the
Of the limits.
Of the limits? Okay. So it should be like 1...
I'm pretty sure you have to get the final finisher on that limit too. It's not just hit it and forget it.
Okay. Thank you. This is how I get limit up. Thank you. This is called efficiency. Thank you. We're also still getting like little things. I'm gonna have so many plain mushrooms and stuff.
Yes, Moogle shop, man. I would like to sell you
Many weapons.
Yes. How many would you like to sell? 13.
How many would you like to sell? Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. It's over.
That's how many I would like to sell. I'm glad this barely, like, I barely have enough MP to use another one. So this gives my party members an excuse to throw an ether at me for the full benefits instead of throwing 2 at me for having no MP. But sometimes they'll both toss one out at me. Hello? Boys?
Hey guys.
Are they out?
Give me strength.
No way.
It's over.
No, yeah, they're not out.
They were just really dumb. Okay, I see. I see how it is.
I should check how many ethers I have after this. Oh, that wasn't even at level 7. Or 6 or whatever. I thought it was.
Back off.
I got another lucky, I guess.
It's over.
Isn't there a Moogle out here too?
I don't think so. Is there?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna find out soon enough.
Anytime, boys. There you go.
It's been like the longest wait. They were so like on time. What happened? Okay, now you do it when I.
When you need to run away.
Gosh darn it! I'm pretty sure that was a Moogle. No, that wasn't a Moogle.
That
I
was a
think-
teleportation thing. Because
yeah.
remember, there's a thing to teleport you up the elevator. That's what it is.
I just want to know how many things I have left. Let's go, magic.
Let's go. Fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Give me strength.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Give me
Should check how much, how many I need to level up. Because I thought that was the last one.
fight.
I guess not.
I feel like there was that many for Winter Form, but could be wrong.
Ooh, thanks, Goofy. That actually was perfectly timed on my end.
Go. Back off.
Oh, Goofy just a good boy.
You're the dog.
Exactly.
Thank you. I like how whenever they take their grand old time to do it, it's always Donald who is the one that gives me the ether.
He's like, fine.
You see, like, it's either Goofy is instant, or, like, Donald takes his freaking grand time to just give me one. Oh, no, that time Donald did it fast.
Take this.
Credit where credit's due. Should probably put on that lucky that I got, assuming I can. Oh yeah, I have the AP to do it. Easy. Where are you, lucky? Lucky's good. Let me check real quick too. How many? 8? Oh, easy.
Oh yeah, sure. You'll get that your next time in easy.
Easy peasy. And then I might get a little more money, quickly stop by the Moogle shop, and then we'll decide if we'll do the 6 Sephiroth runs or not.
Give me strength.
I think we actually might be able to get it on this run here, the last 8, depending on how Donald and Goofy want to be with ethers.
Give me strength.
So far, so good.
Either they're really good or they're really bad.
Take this. Give me
You
strength.
know? Good job,
It's over. Fight.
I think this is the halfway point.
It's over. Give me strength.
Anytime
It's
they get
always
the-
Donald who does it late. Like,
It's like, oh, fine! It's like to imagine you
There we go.
Goofy are having this really intriguing discussion about the weather, despite the fact they're deep underground. They can't even see the weather. Like, we're in a desert, Donald.
I swear
It's
I got
always the
something
same.
else too. Okay, let me grab a little bit more moolah. That means the next part we can do Cave of Remembrance, Mayo.
Yay.
Yeah. It's not grinding. It's an actual something new. Oh, look at that perfect save. This is where I'd end the part. I almost wanted, because the perfection, but my money isn't perfect anymore, which ruins everything. Plus, I want to go to the Moogle shop anyways. I'm curious if we can make anything nice. Ooh, I think I just got a Twilight Shard.
Another one?
Two. Oh god, they're gonna use ethers on each other. Oh, but it's not gonna matter.
Let them.
I mean, at this point, I'm gonna have so many ethers that, yeah, or so much money in ethers, it's like really not gonna matter. Let them have their fun. They're like kids.
They've used so many ethers on you, using up your limit just a minute ago. They only use a couple on themselves, so be it.
Also, I think I might need to be a little bit of higher level potentially for some Mushroom 13s, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Otherwise, we also
We
might
can
be
all be Venus level 1.
It's true, but those are also, I think, some are luck-based and very precise. But regardless, that's another thing we can do. At this point, our options actually really open in terms of stuff to do. Might be enough money anyways.
Find out.
Yeah, if they'll let me out of this building.
Never!
I'll do like 2 more.
What about 10?
I think when I did this the first few times, I get so much money that it's actually just kind of it's a little too much sometimes. As crazy as that might sound, I'll do it 3 times, so 2 more. Gosh darn it. Maybe. But yeah, I think usually I get like 40k, and I'm just like, this is way more than I'm ever gonna like ever genuinely need.
Maybe Donald, they both have amazing poses, or they did.
It's because they are amazing. Especially Goofy. Goofy is the most amazing creature dog to ever exist in the universe.
Sorry, Donald.
Well, he's not a dog. He's a duck. He's probably the goose from Untitled Goose Game.
You think he's not that evil?
I don't know. It's Donald Duck. You trust a man who you can't even understand?
Saying I can understand better than whatever that goose is.
Okay, that's enough for me. I didn't mean to screw that up, but let's see what our payout is. 14,000? Yeah, that's
Good enough.
And we got full movement ability, so now we move around the world really fast. Donald's running at me, I see him.
You know, there's still something really nice about 30 hours and 3 minutes. 3003.
Because it's symmetrical.
Yeah!
It's like a win-win. Let's go to the Moogle shop real quick, and then think it's good enough for me to do the 6 runs of potentially less even of Sephiroth.
So thinking of doing that, fine, whatever.
Thanks, Mayo. He's like my dad. But Mom still likes me more. Sorry. Alright, let's go get my good old friend the Decisive Pumpkin ready then. Because I'm going to be using that Keyblade regardless. Hey! Give me all your ethers!
We actually didn't go through as many ethers as I thought we would.
Yeah, same. I thought we went through a lot more. Alright, what can we make? Not a Serenity
Nothing!
Crystal. Can we make any creations?
Nothing!
Oh, look at you.
Little shard, little
Question
gem.
mark. Ooh. Wait, do I not have the upgraded version? I don't. Let's make it. I don't have to make everything on this list, right?
No, you don't.
Okay. Slayer earrings. Wow. Awesome. Mithril crystals. Can I make those?
I mean, I assume that's what's between shard and gem there.
Is that how it goes? Charred crystal gem?
Probably. Maybe try making a shard and then put the Serenity gem in there. Or whatever it is. So that's probably what it is.
It's stone. You lied to me, man. It's crystal. You lied to me, man.
Well, geez, sorry for lying.
Yeah, you better be sorry for lying. What was I getting the mithril crystals for again? Or wait, I have a mithril crystal. Oh no, I haven't dropped them off yet. I was like, wait a minute, I got a mithril crystal. Okay, what do I need to make the last one? This is just like a mental note for myself. Because I want the... Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I have an energy gem. Sweet. I don't think I needed this last ribbon. Whatever. Did I? No, I didn't need this last ribbon.
I'm pretty sure you already had one.
But whatever. This will help me for the boss.
Of course.
Which is good. Yeah, let's do this. Now we move fast. Now we move really fast, guys. Look at this. Glide is now our new way of transportation. That and the slide, whatever it's called. Quick step?
Yeah. Although quick step is considerably more limited.
Yeah. Mainly in terms of being unable to move. But it is...
Hi there, Mushroom 13.
I didn't know these all popped to your post game. I thought you had to finish one before they all
Nope,
popped up.
all you have to do is beat Zemnis.
Okay, so there's Mushroom 13, which we'll be doing, so that'll be fun. Alright, Sephiroth, 6 attempts. Let's see if we can do it. We leveled up a few times. We got our dry forms maxed out, but that's not nearly as important. I might be able to do
You
it.
got a few levels.
Yeah, we got a good amount of levels, actually, didn't we? Now I feel like I'm comfortable using as many ethers as I want now, because I'm going to be stocked up on those bad boys forever, to the end of time. If I ever need more, I can just quickly get some money.
Sure.
So, but I think we're at a point where the probability is very low. Even though we have a lot of bosses left, I still think we're, like, good.
That's enough.
Yes. Keep this up, Sephiroth. You can stop bullying me, though. I was trying to limit form. I didn't realize you could do that. That's,
there's one.
that's one. Oh, man, I was doing so good. Mayo, you distracted me.
It's all part of my master plan.
Should I try to dodge roll through this? No, I'm not gonna.
Yes, you should. Remember, always go with the stupid and terrible ideas.
Okay, I'll try it once for you.
At least that's my strategy for doing things. I always like it when games reward you for doing stupid crap.
I mean, the reward is you still dodge it.
Exactly. So not rewarded.
What?
Nothing of itself.
I didn't press cure fast enough! Okay, let's try that again. It's 2, right? Or was that 3?
Yeah, that's
Show
2.
me your strength.
That's enough. Oh, I forgot to roll, sorry.
Whatever, you still get 3 attempts after this.
I mean, not necessarily 3, but I do have a lot of... Oh, you mean, like, battles. I mean, he might still, like, do it. Again.
He might, but it wouldn't be the same.
Oh, like now. Could you, like... Yo, buddy.
No, he's never gonna stop.
Could you chillax, my good friends? I'm gonna bash your skull in. Bam, 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 bam. Stop knocking me into the air, you cretin!
He's been demoted from cretin to cretin.
Yes!
There's 3.
Alright, this time I'm gonna try to roll through it, guys. You think I can do it?
I'm actually gonna say yes.
Nope, too slow. No! That was thunder!
I still think it's possible.
I'm gonna do it again. That was 4.
Yeah.
I must do it. Now I'm determined.
That's enough.
I pressed it like a half second too late. Unfortunately. You can't beat me. You can't stop the rock. I'm not rolling through those ones. You're right, it's not the same. Also, I kind of wasn't expecting him to do it. Oh yes, my favorite.
You know, something else when you get to believe him in the air from place.
I'm gonna beat you up, kid. No, you can't use that move. It's cheating. You don't even do that in the game you're from.
That's enough.
So what, would you rather just have a 3-minute cutscene where he destroys the solar system?
Oh, most definitely. I think that'd be
Actually, to be
hilarious.
fair, I would too.
That'd be hilarious. Also, I do have more movement ability, so getting him to stop to send Heartless Angel is much easier. Is this the furthest we've gone him down? How far have we gone him down?
I have no idea. No, you didn't ever get him down to his DM.
That is true. This is awkward. Okay, we're good. I usually don't like juggling him in the air. That was actually really lucky. Oh, speaking of which, he's going to... Oh, we did get this far. I do remember us getting this far.
You may be here once.
Oh, cowabunga!
Alright, one more.
Okay, I have to try my absolute hardest. And by that, I'm going to try to
Translation,
roll.
he's going to try his hardest to get through the first health bar.
There we go.
Because the last attempts are always cursed.
I did it!
Yeah, what's possible?
Either that is the beginning of the curse, or we're blessed. One of the two.
I mean, sometimes he can be blessed and cursed.
You know what? You're not wrong. We told you guys it was possible. You didn't believe us.
I mean, the dodge roll, the only reason it's any good is because it has invincibility frames.
Sure.
You just have to figure out what frames it is. But still really satisfying block.
It really is. Though at the same time, hearing the cling, 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 cling is quite satisfying, I must say.
Satisfying in its own right.
No! Get down! I laugh if, like, my dog actually got down. I don't know. Something about that would be really funny. Like, you just hear my dog get off the bed.
That's like the kind of thing my dog would do. You know,
He just got barely hit in that reflect. I don't know if you saw that. He jumped into it. No, no. What did we say, Sephiroth? It's also a move you don't use in your game. Therefore, you are cheating.
He hardly uses any of these moves. Again, we mentioned this for 3-minute cutscene of destroying the solar system. Where's that move?
God, I wish he had that move. It's literally my favorite, most over-the-top move in video game history. I love it. You know, Sephiroth, I really don't like you. Is he using it? Yeah, it's Ooh! Ooh, that was really stressful. I'll have you know.
Yeah, you had plenty of users. It was fine.
Ooh, we're doing pretty good so far. Is he not? Okay, I was about to say, is he not going to do his DM? Alright, so this is Meteor. There is a way.
Like the first game, they did not break this move with the frame rate.
Yep. Giraga. Yeah.
Same, a little disappointed. Usually, when you talk really tense like that, it's leading up to you dying.
I think this might be the victory. It was the blessed run, Mayo! The blessed run! Drive gauge.
God, what do we do now?
We end the part?
Well, I mean, for next time, you can't exactly go and fight Sephiroth again.
Well,
admit
I have an idea. First, we go through, get the puzzle pieces from the world that never was, and then we do the Cave of Remembrance. And then we don't have any other people to give attempts at.
I guess Lingering Well?
I guess we could.
That's all I can think of.
One winged angel. See, look, they gave me a platinum trophy. I don't care what his line of dialogue is. Does the cutscene after I leave here, or is it? Do I have to actually?
I think you actually have to go over to him.
All right, who's ready to see fan fiction come true?
I mean, does it really count as fan fiction when it's written by the same guy, the same company?
Yes, because I said so. Look, I'm not gonna have any other uses for this drive up. All right, guys, stop judging me. But yeah, I think that's probably the next step for the next part as well. We'll do that. Cause I was thinking it was gonna take. What am I doing? I was thinking it was gonna take multiple times to get to, or multiple, like at least 2 grinding sessions to get all that stuff maxed out. I'm glad that wasn't the case though. I know I should be killing these enemies for experience, but trust me, there's a better point later in the game. Cloud is down here, right?
Here really aren't that worked anyway. Like, if his world never was, then sure, but...
Have you seen Sephiroth? I'm edgy.
Nah, I've never heard of that name before, and that's silly.
He's in the dark depths. I see. So I guess this time we settle this. I'm edgy.
Well, now I really want to hear a conversation between Cloud, Aerith, and Leon. Specifically, our Cloud.
God, I miss Leon. Oh, do we have to go to the Great Maw again?
Of course we do. So. Why wouldn't we?
Out of frustration, these enemies gotta go. Keep going, Goofy.
I can't do it today. My nose is dry.
Dry nose. It's almost like you live in a desert.
No.
I just got an Akashkia record. Did he get? Did I just get a book shield?
Yes, you got a book shield.
I got a book shield, guys. Who's ready for fanfic cutscene? Let's go. I'm ready. My life has led up to this moment.
Did you give him my message?
Maybe.
Dude, you're the one-winged angel. Why don't you just fly with your one wing?
I mean, that sounds like it would be pretty difficult.
Cloud.
I mean, he
You'll
does it in
never
Advent
let go of
Children.
the darkness.
He does it in this
Shut
game.
You're right. So is it really that difficult?
You'll never let
Yes.
go of your past.
Shut up!
So are they still using the same face texture in this game?
Compared to what?
The first
Advent
game.
Children?
In the first game, if you didn't know, they had a what's it called? They wanted, like, you know how there's a light to someone's, or a darkness to someone's light? Sephiroth is supposed to be Cloud's darkness sort of thing, so they gave him the same face so they would look similar in Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't think they have the same face in this game, though.
Stay back!
How can I?
That I hadn't
I wanna
noticed.
help you.
Not something I would.
Neither did I. I only know this because I heard it from, like, a fun fact video.
You'll never let go of the darkness.
He doesn't have to. He just needs
God, I
someone
hate
to
everything
surround
about
him
this,
with
except
light.
for Tifa. Tifa's the only good thing in this scene.
The darkness will be there, Sephiroth.
I take it
In a
back.
place you
She
can't
just ruined it.
Is that right?
Go back to your own games.
The light of yours can do.
You don't belong in this darkness light world.
Actually, they probably belong here better than. Who are we kidding?
You know, a part of me feels like. Actually, no. Sephiroth's sword's too long. I was gonna say a part of me feels like Tifa could probably beat like Sephiroth's ass actually, but she has to get too close.
You can have my light.
If Sephiroth just forgot that he had a sword, I guess.
I mean, Tifa's really strong. Whoa, he's glowing light.
Stop.
Sephiroth's gonna die, guys. Never mind. Cloud just used the Force. And now they're never to be seen again.
Huh?
They're just gone forever.
Goodbye.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, where did they go? Yeah, Goofy with the real
They made
questions.
it back to their own world?
They went somewhere
I
else.
thought this was their own world.
Yeah, so did I.
Cloud went to fight a great battle.
Isn't that what
To defeat
Kingdom
the
Hearts
darkness
1
inside.
implied at least?
Goofy, you're supposed to be the smart
Not
one.
again.
What will you do now?
Hmm.
Yeah, what will you do now? You're just gonna punch more
Guess I'll
walls
keep
again?
looking.
Got any leads?
Don't worry.
Yeah, do you have any
Light is
leads?
easy to find.
Light is easy to find. Okay, look,
Gotta
you've
go.
been staring into the
Here,
sun for way
this
too
is
long.
wrapping me up.
But wait.
I'm gonna have to ask you to
when
stop.
will we help?
I got some bad news. You're going to be looking a long time.
A very long time. Fenrir has great range and strength, with the maximum ground and midair combos are decreased by 1. This is a very selective weapon for people that
Yeah,
don't
as
know.
far as I'm concerned, you might as well just rename it to the weapon you use when you don't want to fight Lingering Will. That's it.
Where's number 2 for Pooh? Dang it.
Oh.
We're still missing the elusive number 2. Alright, well, we'll end the part on the overworld just so I don't forget, I guess. Or just so I know that I'm done doing stuff here. And in the next part, we will be getting all the puzzle pieces in the world that never was, and then we're going to do the Cave of Remembrance, since now we can do that all. And then, I guess, try out Lingering Will 3 times over until I can inevitably beat him. Is that the new thing?
I guess it's all that's really left.
Yep, pretty much. So yeah,
I
see you
assume
again.
you're gonna go straight for the data battles once you're through the cavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna try them all out. If they cause too much of a problem, then I'll not do it. So yeah, see you guys in the next part. Thank you all for watching. Next part definitely won't be this long, that's for sure. So yeah.
I'm not letting it go this long a second time.
I can't even see it going this long a second time for what we're doing next. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. All toasters toast toast.
Chicken tenders.
Bye.